Good Wednesday morning. I'm meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Here's a look outside. A very gray day. We did see a little sun early on and a couple bright patches in the clouds. But right now we're waiting for a band of very light snow that's headed in our direction. Here's a look at me working on my graphics. Actually, there's an image that's frozen. Our camera seems to be frozen, but that's me working on the graphics, trying to get this thing to work, unfortunately. So that's kind of frozen there. Kind of silly looking, but that was funny. Temperatures this morning on the way to 20. It's 19 in Rochester. We'll be in the low 20s going into the afternoon. Mason City 20, 17 right now in La Crosse. 19 degrees. Feels like 7. The wind's fairly tame so far. That is going to change. We go to the afternoon, those winds are really going to pick up from the west-northwest later on behind the storm system. And then temperatures are going to take a nosedive. Right now, still slowly climbing. Wind chill levels, not bad, really. 7 in Rochester, 18 in Winona, 19 in Albert Lea. Day planner today, some freezing drizzle, still a concern. But winter weather advisory, everything pretty much south and southwest of Rochester. We are not in the winter weather advisory. We may see a little bit of that freezing drizzle here and perhaps a little snow. But at this point, less than half an inch of snow is expected, and that goes until about noon, maybe 1 o'clock. But then we'll dry things out beyond that, and the winds really pick up. Look at some of these wind gusts. We're expecting this afternoon sustained winds of 20 miles per hour, and we'll have gusts around 25 to 30 miles per hour. And that colder air blowing in is going to drop these temperatures by sunset with a little sun, 5 o'clock, have some daylight still at that hour, even though it's technically a couple of minutes past sunset. But we'll have temperature around 15 degrees there, single digits this evening, below 0 late tonight. Winter weather advisory until noon, freezing drizzle and slick roads, a concern for many of us. Again, Rochester is not in the advisory, but it's not to say we won't see any freezing drizzle out of this. Here's that band of snow we're talking about. Very narrow band of very light snow at less than half an inch for the most part, but it comes in especially for 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock time frame. It might move out of the area just before 1 or so, and then we'll see the clouds for a while and then start clearing things off behind the storm system. But not a major impact to the system. We were looking at the chance of some very light snow and some freezing drizzle. That'll go on for the morning hours, drying out in the afternoon, and then we'll get a break. Tomorrow, some Arctic high pressure. Surface observations, we see some spots reporting light snow. Albert Lea has light snow indicated there. I'd like to look at these and see how much of that activity is actually reaching the ground and what exactly is the precipitation type. So far, it's been snow, not many reports of freezing drizzle, but still a concern at least for the next 3 hours. Freezing drizzle or so until about noon today. It is just a little after 9 right now. Frigid sunshine for tomorrow, and then heavy snow possibilities on Friday into Saturday. 19 degrees right now in Rochester, 29 Lincoln, but look northwestward, sub-zero weather, and that is headed our way for tonight. And we may see a couple of days sub-zero next week as Arctic high pressure will actually begin to dominate the scene, and that may cut into our snow chances after this weekend. Maybe it gives a break from that. But there's a storm system moving out of the east. High pressure comes in to replace it. Really cold tonight under that high pressure. Diminishing winds after midnight, but a blustery night until then. That wind chill will be around 25 below overnight. There's that cold high pressure tomorrow, some sunshine, a lighter breeze during the day, high temperatures in the single digits. And then here's that big storm system for the west. Snow breaks out around 7 or 8 in the morning. And you see the heaviest stuff starting to arrive by evening. Futurecast snowfall today. That's what we're facing for the morning. That's it. A tenth to maybe a quarter inch, maybe a third of an inch. And that is about it. We're going to look at the GFS American model. This one goes out to more of a medium range, so in other words, up to almost a week. A little coating today, but look at what we're facing on Friday. And during the daylight hours, we may see about 2 to 4 inches, but much heavier snow overnight. Now, there is a chance that a little freezing rain will mix in, and that could cut into those totals as well. And it could make for also added travel headaches. Looking at what the European model has for this slightly lighter amount of snowfall, probably a little closer to what I'm expecting. It does look like around about 6 inches or so between Friday midday and Friday night, and then Saturday another inch or 2 in the morning. We'll dry things out beyond that. But blowing snow a concern also on Saturday. The temperature is falling through the course of the day. So we're facing today 22 in Rochester, 24 in Austin, 22 in Mason City, freezing drizzle and snow. But less than half an inch of snowfall. Windy this afternoon with falling temperatures later on. Northwest winds up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies. Still kind of blustery in the evening. Wind chills well below zero. Overnight lows around 6 below. The wind chill at coldest about 25, 26 below zero by tomorrow morning. And then cold sunshine tomorrow, but a lighter breeze during the day. I look for high temperatures in single digits. Heavy snow on Friday and Saturday, and the possibility right now still about 4 or 5 inches to maybe as much as 9 inches as we're thinking right now. And that, I think, is going to be about it. But, yeah, that big system on Friday into Saturday morning, and then falling temperatures, still blowing snow concerns there. But right now, looking at today's system, be on the lookout for some freezing drizzle for the next few hours. At least a small chance of that. None has been reported so far, so I'm happy about that. But the advisory goes until noon for areas south and west of Rochester. In the meantime, yeah, stay warm over the next few days. You have some really cold weather next week, too. Have a great day, everybody.